The Sri Satya Sai Orphanage Trust Kerala is a non-profit voluntary organization working in Kerala, India since 1996. Service to mankind is service to God is the motto of the trust. It has been working for the social, cultural, moral and spiritual development of society in many ways. Sai Gramam is spread over 25 acres of land located in a calm and serene atmosphere adjacent to the Mamam river at Thonekal near Attingal in Thiruvananthapuram district, Kerala. The Sai Gramam has a centrally located spiritual lily pond, around which are located the temples of Lord Ganesha, Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati and Lord Subramanya. Also, there is a temple of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba installed on April 24, 2015, which is the first Satya Sai Baba temple in the world. There is a dhuni of Sai Baba of Shirdi, which is perpetually burning since 2011. There is also a temple dedicated to Lord Ayyappa and the Buddha. The Sai Ganesh Hall, which is one of the largest convention centers in Kerala without any pillars, having an area of 18,000 square feet, was built by Larsen & Toubro Limited. All major functions of Sai Gramam are conducted at the Sai Ganesh Hall. The Sai Narayanalayam is the canteen which is virtually catering free food, that is Sai Prasadam, to all the inmates as well as visitors and guests. Almost on an average, around 600 persons are fed every day at Sai Narayanalayam. The cooking is done in-house. All the senior dignitaries and other officials, all the inmates and anyone and everyone visiting Sai Gramam are served food in this canteen. Sai Gramam also houses a computer lab and a library, which is extensively used by the students of the boys' orphanage, which is called Sai Niketan. The Sai Niketan houses around 70 boys in its 3 dormitories. Sai Gramam also houses the Sai Pottery Center, where pottery making is taught and pottery is made. The nest is a place where loving animals like rabbits are given a home of their own. Sai Gramam also houses a handloom weaving center, where training in handloom weaving is taught. Saketam is the old age home for men with Sai Gramam. Those who have none to take care and have been thrown out of their homes by their own kith and kin are taken care at Saketam. Similarly, Sayujyam is the old age home for women. The Sri Satya Sai Orphanage Trust has been running 14 free dialysis centers in 13 districts. Besides this, a free mobile dialysis unit started functioning in Thiruvananthapuram district. Thousands of villagers from 11 villages in Kasaragod district in Kerala were victims of the deadly effect of a chemical named endosulfan, which was sprayed aerially over farmland and crops in that area thrice a year for a period of 24 years, despite warnings about its disastrous impact and effect on health and environment in the areas surrounding the plantations. The results have been tragic. In these villages, there is a very high concentration of chronic health complications like mental, physical and behavioral disorders, neurological, cardiovascular and congenital anomalies and other various health disorders. The Sri Satya Sai Orphanage Trust Kerala has now stepped in with its project named Sai Prasadam, which aims at building 108 houses for the victims, each having an area of 500 square feet at an estimated cost of Rs 5 lakhs each. There is a system of open classroom teaching, a kind of Gurukula system of education imparted within Sai Gramam. Besides, there is also a regular Sri Satya Sai Vidya Mandir, which was recently inaugurated within Sai Gramam. Sai Gramam is entirely a self-sufficient township with its own biogas plant and rainwater harvesting systems well in place and fully functional. Sai Gramam also has the Sri Satya Sai Gokulam, from where the day-to-day requirement of milk for Sai Gramam is taken care of. There is a mystical sacred pond and grove at Sai Gramam, adjacent to which is a Devi Sthanam, where lamp is lit and puja done on a regular basis, both in the morning and evening. There are various guest houses within Sai Gramam. The Prayag Guest House, the Agri Farm Guest House and the Gokulam Guest House are some of them where visitors, officials and dignitaries are accommodated when needed. Sai Gramam also has an art village. This unique art village inspires people with artistic talents, particularly in the field of painting. Artists willing to develop their skills can stay here and practice their art form absolutely free. The art village is spread across 4,500 square feet. There is an office managed by a regular manager and assistants at Sai Gramam, which takes care of the needs of the visitors and all other day-to-day requirements of Sai Gramam. The Maveli stores and the Sai Gramam post office fulfills the needs for small purchases and postal needs of all the people within and outside Sai Gramam. The Lendi Garden, which is similar to the one created by Sai Baba at Shirdi, is also beautifully maintained at Sai Gramam. The Sai Deep Mandap, which is a part of Sri Shirdi Sai Baba Mandir, takes care of all the spiritual activities like bhajans, etc. at Sai Gramam. This mandap is utilized daily by the students and all the others who are staying within Sai Gramam. It is also a place where visitors are taken to when they first visit Sai Gramam for the sake of Sai Darshanam. Besides all these mentioned above, there are several other places and activities which are central to the Sai Gramam project, which have not been covered in this very short documentary film on Sai Gramam. Since its inception, the Sri Satya Sai Orphanage Trust has been relentlessly working towards the cultural, moral and spiritual upliftment of the society in myriad ways. In a short span of 21 years, the trust, which made a humble beginning with 9 destitute boys in a rented building, is today an incredibly gigantic institution with more than 108 projects catering to the various needs of the lowest strata of society. A sum of INR 650 million or 65 crores has gone into the Sai Gramam project sans any foreign funding nor any corporate assistance. The entire amount has come as individual contributions from Good Samaritans from India and abroad. The divinity of Sri Satya Sai Baba has no boundaries. We humbly dedicate the entire edifice of Sai Gramam and its miraculous functioning and all the seva which have been undertaken in this endeavor at the divine lotus feet of both Sri Shirdi Sai Baba and Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. With our humble prostrations, Jai Sai Ram.